Right from when I was a little girl, I was that kind of girl that anything I want, I get. When I was young, any man I like, I pursue that person to the hole until I get that man. I have never pursued any man that I did not get. I take my time, I strategize, and I get him. So I'm going to be telling you guys how I became consistent in my craft. Yes, a lot of people, if you've watched me over time, there is something about Blessing CEO. I am a very consistent person. And most people always ask me, Blessing, how did you become this consistent? How can you keep doing this thing over and over and over again and you don't get tired? And it is consistency that bets result. When you're consistent in something, you master that thing. That is what is called crafts. When you master that thing, that is what is called brand. When you master it, you make it your own. People will now be thinking that it is magic. No, it is something you have done over time. And the problem a lot of young people have is that they get tired easily. When you start something, you cannot finish it. I beg, I don't tire. You are always tired. That's the reason why many times you don't get results. A lot of people who you admire today are people who have consistently done something and become a master in that thing. They begin to teach other people. So I'm going to tell you how I became consistent in what I do. Now, when I was young, I was this young lady that I like love. Growing up as a girl, I was this kind of person that doesn't like no for an answer. If you tell me no, in fact, you've pushed me. No kind of gingers me. Anything you say I cannot get is what I want to get. So I was that kind of person that was driven by no. Yes. No simply makes me say, why would this person tell me no? So right from when I was a young girl, I was that kind of person. Now, if I like a guy, I go all out for the guy. That's what I do. Now, I'm not a desperate person. I don't do mine in a desperate way. And let me give you an instance. When I like a guy, I sit down, I plot and plan and strategize where this guy will be. Like if I like a guy right now, I'll find out where he works, I'll find out where he go, I'll find out where he hangs out. I will make sure that I'm always in his faces. I might not even tell him I like you, but I will make sure that he's always seeing me. Do you understand? I will always set myself in strategic points where this guy is going to see me. I will always try to see how I can have conversations with him. Yes, know his friends. Yes, as young as I was at 17, 18, 19. I could do that. Yes, it was a gift. There was no man that ever told me no. Because I take my time and plan and plot. If I want to collect something from somebody. The good thing is, as a young person, I decided to infuse this energy in something good. If I ever infuse my energy in something bad, man, that's why you see a lot of people who do bad things. They are intelligent people. When you see all these Yahoo boys and whatever, they are very brainy, because if you're not brainy, you cannot do bad things. So it takes you to have brain. But the fact is, people who do bad things are people who inculcate, people who put their brains into negativity, not positivity. So then I was very good in getting these things. I could strategize, I could plot, I could plan. Do you understand? And I get everything. The only thing it does is that it takes me time, because I have to know where this guy stays if I want to pursue a guy. So over time, I started asking myself, and number two, I was very, very good. Everybody wanted to have me around. I was very good company. So I started asking myself, how do I infuse this thing into making money? Because I was also that kind of person that I get tired easily. If I'm reading a book, I sleep off. If I'm watching television, I sleep off. If you tell me to do anything, I'm always tired. I can sleep off. Then my mom used to call me lazy. My mom would tell me to do something, I will sleep off. At some point, she'll be asking me, are you pregnant? I get tired. When you give me a tax, 1 minute, I'm tired. I'm looking for something else. I don't finish things. That is what is called lack of consistency. I get tired easily. Once you just give me any small thing like this, I have tired. Any small thing, I have tired. Do you understand? But when it comes to man, boy, pursue relationship, I don't used to tire. So one day I asked myself, what if I infuse this same energy in something more productive? What if I am consistent? I put in this craft, I plot and plan in something that would give me money, something that would be more productive. And that was how I got to this place. I told myself, Blessing CEO, what are you good at? I said, I'm very good in communication. I'm a kind of person that I like to talk. Yes, I'm psychosexual. And because I am psychosexual, I am moved by communication. If you don't know how to talk, if you don't know how to interact, you might not catch my fancy. Right? So I'm that kind of person. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't club, I don't party. I'm more of an indoor person. Yes, most people don't even know me in real life. I'm more comfortable in my space. That's why I can take my phone, I can do videos spontaneously, but I'm not comfortable with crowd. So my privacy has become a power to me. So the only time I can get creative is when I'm alone, when I'm by myself. I have a very small circle, but I'm not so productive when I'm with crowd. Yes, that's me as Okoro Blessing. So it made my circle very small because I know that when I'm out there too much, I might not do so much. So I like to stay in my space. I try to make my small space very comfortable because that's where I produce. That's where my power lies, in my privacy. So I realized that I could hold conversations. I realized that I could keep people. When I'm talking, people want to listen. I know how to tell stories very, very well. Yes, people want to stay around me because I know how to gist. I said, okay, let me be consistent with this thing and know how I'm going to go about it. And that was when I came to Instagram. I started the blog called Break or Makeup. Now, Break or Makeup was supposed to be a blog where you come and be gisting. I wanted to gist about relationship because I've always liked love. So I wanted to talk about love, my boyfriend, come and tell me your story. I'm going to put it on my blog because it was I was that kind of person. So I told myself, okay, let me infuse it into blogging. So I started blogging. I started calling most of my friends, or send me your story. That guy will break your heart, or tell me. That was how I started Break or Makeup. Break or Makeup was one of the biggest relationship blog, and still the biggest relationship blog until I got up to like 500,000 followers, and Instagram took it down. Right? You guys know the Instagram algorithm. I told myself, okay, since Instagram has taken down my blog and people kept reporting the page, let me have an office. So that was the bet of Blessing CEO. I told myself, since they could take down Break or Makeup, they can't take down Blessing CEO. Because while I was blogging, there was no face to the blogging. It was just a blogger. Nobody knew Blessing CEO. Then I was just behind the page and I was blogging people's story. So I told myself, then let me put a persona to this blog. Let me put a personality so that even if Instagram takes down my page or my page goes down, I have been able to build that name, that brand. Whether I'm on Instagram, I'm not on Instagram. When you hear Blessing CEO, so that was how I came out and became Blessing CEO, right? It's still Break or Makeup, but there's now a face, there is now a persona, there is now a laughter, there is now a controversy to those things that you read. And that was how I got to this point of my life, and I became consistency. So why am I making this video? There are lots of you, especially young people, that you find it so hard to be consistent in something. Like when you start something, you are tired. I understand. I've been there, right? It's not magic, right? Now, many of you beautiful ladies and handsome guys, if you want to chase a woman, if you want to knock a woman, if you want to take a woman to bed, come on now. You know how you used to stand on strategy, and you end up getting the woman. Some of you beautiful ladies, if you want a man, you know how you go desperately for the man. You go hard, you fight consistently, you get the man. There is nothing you are consistent about that you don't get. That's the magic about consistency. If you hit a wall over and over again, you will crack that wall. The only difference is that you're going to enjoy yourself. You will bleed, but you're going to crack that wall. Now, the point is, we put our energies on things that are not productive. We all have power. There is no magic about Genevieve. There is no magic about Mercy Johnson. There is no magic about Oprah Winfrey. There is no magic about Barack Obama. There is no magic about Blessing CEO. It is consistency that is the magic. When you are consistent in something and you master it, people now think that you flew from the air. There's no magic. You did it over and over and over and over again. And when you master it, it becomes part of you. It becomes like waking up in the morning and brushing your teeth. That's consistency. But the point is, a lot of us tend to put our energy in things that are not productive. And the reason why we get tired is because we've not mastered it. So we are not enjoying it. For you to be able to make out something from something, you need to be consistent. You need to understand. You will fail at it. You will do it again. You will fail at it. You will look for another strategy until you become a master in the game and begin to teach those things to people. So here is me telling every young person out there, you have to be consistent in something. That energy you give to love, that energy you give to relationship, that unproductive relationship. There are some of you that your relationship is not working, but you keep giving it your best. There are some of you that are dating yourself. You know that this man does not love you. You know that this girl does not love you. You will still be chasing her. You know she will do everything to you. You will still be there. Put it in your dreams. You take that same energy to the things you love. Don't give up. The same way you don't give up on love, a man will be beating you, a man will be breaking your head, a man will cheat on you, a woman will do a lot to you, a woman will nag. You still stay with them. Do it with your dreams. And mark my words, you must be successful. It is because you always infuse your power in the things that are negative That's the reason why you never win. That's the reason why everything to you is magic. Na lie, not possible, not possible. And they do drugs. You always speculate. No. You know, a lot of people tell me oftentimes when they see my energy, they say I smoke, I drink. I've never smoked, I've never drank. I'm just consistent in what I do. I've mastered my craft. I've taken my time, I've sat down, I've failed. This thing I'm doing right now, I failed at it. I've made mistakes. I'm not even still very, very good. I'm still learning. I'm still on a journey. I'm still on learning and relearning. But I got to this point of my life. You're hearing blessing, see you, blessing, see you, blessing, see you is because I'm consistent. Everywhere. I create content every day. There is something I have to say every day. It's consistency. I've mastered it. When you wake me up and ask me anything about relationship, I will answer you. I chew it because it's part of me right now. A lot of the things I talk about, I don't even write it down. Just give me a topic about relationship. I'll talk for hours. It's a gift. And the gift did not just fly. I mastered it. I took my time. So here's me telling you, if you're watching me today, I want you to infuse that same energy that you have in your dreams, in your vision. Pick a pen and paper as I'm talking to you right now. Who do you want to become? Write it down. Then find a way you can become that. And becoming who you want to become is very easy. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. That thing that you think is not making sense is what the world is waiting for. That's what is called a unique personality. The reason why I became very famous is because I'm different. I'm not like the usual relationship therapist that you see there. That's the truth. No matter how you want to hate me, no matter how you want to dislike me, she's good at what she does. It's because I decided to be different. That thing people were calling abnormal is what I decided to use. Whether you like it or not, you have to get used to my craft. I decided to be different. So that crazy thing you think is not making sense, it makes sense. Bring it out. The world is tired of all these people copying. You go here, you see the same thing. The world wants something different. And it is that difference that is going to make you stand out.